what it is I'm a friend of Dorsey's. I'm also a retired military. I was retired military Army. And I've known Dorsey for a few years now. And here at Holly Ranch, a couple of years ago, we had a veterans recognition program. And so what I did is I started looking on the ranch. We've got over 200 veterans that live here. So I started looking for the oldest veteran. And I found Dorsey and got to talking to him. Dorsey's a World War II veteran. He was in the Marines, and he was in the battles of Saipan and Tinian and Iwo Jima. And so I just enjoyed sitting down talking to him and his wife, I call her Miss Habie. Habie is her name, Habie. And I got to talking to him about, when he went in, what the conditions that there were and all that. So he told me the whole story about when he went into the Marines and some of the battles that he fought, and then told me more stories after he got out. He told me about his family. He's got 2 children. He actually has a son who shares the same birthday as Dorsey today. His son turned 75 today. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. He lives down in New Braunfels. He just got back from the hospital, so he couldn't make the trip. But we're going to celebrate his birthday as well. And by the way, Dorsey's son, his name is Ray. Dorsey actually named his son Ray after a lieutenant that Dorsey served under in Saipan and lost him in a battle. So he decided to name his son after his first lieutenant. So yeah, it's going to be great.
Man, that's incredible, And for this is a milestone, truly, Not too many people get to have this opportunity. What does this mean to be celebrating him today, for the community, for celebrating veterans as well? What does this mean for all of us gathering here today?
Well, and just like I said, me being a military veteran myself after 20 years, even we veterans, we have our own heroes. And I've met a lot of people, and I've done a lot of military events before when I lived in Dallas. And Dorsey, I consider him my hero, just by being around as long as he has. And it's the same thing with all the veterans that are here. We look up to him, and like you said, somebody to be able to reach 100 years old, that's great. And also this year in March, him and his wife will be married 80 years. And that's an accomplishment right there in itself. So it's an honor to see a guy and meet and know a guy like that.
This is Andrew Culver, KLTV 7 News, and a WebXtra. Thank you.
Thank you.